There's a lot of mold down there.
Was the mold the last thing we did?
It was.
It's a lot of everything, Sybil. I'm sorry.
It is a lot of everything. There's a lot going on.
There's currently apocalypse happening.
But we did get Best Boy.
Oh yeah, Philippe. Philippe.
So now that we have done that, we've acquired the Neptune disc and the key to the store.
The convenience store, yes, because we need the tape.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember.
Yeah, we need the tape because we got to do that security thing.
In the meantime, though, we're hurt a little bit. I'm gonna cook something. What do we have a lot of? Bread. Oh wow, I'm
bread
actually
makes
running low on
sandwiches.
stuff.
Yeah, we need to find more refrigerators too.
Well, I'm sure we're gonna get some from the. Let's make some fish. Oh, I don't have anything to cook fish with.
It's just fish.
Just fish.
Oh, also, real quick before we go too far. Oh, okay, sorry.
Huge woman, I have something that belongs to you. Please take this.
Huh? This is my cleaver. Did you steal this?
I momentarily borrowed it. There were several micro-fissures that threatened to grow, and the blade had significantly dulled. I have amended these issues.
You mean you fixed it?
Affirmative.
Thanks. Received Helen's cleaver.
Oh boy.
You know what? Morton's a very good guy.
I like that guy. Can you fix our other weapons?
He's a very good human, is what Morton is. Correct, other human friend?
Yes. Great sword?
A lump of fungus roughly... Oh, that's the one. Yeah, that's the fake one they gave us.
It seems to actively wiggle to avoid hitting targets.
Like how it's just one under it, but it's also like, would I really?
So, while we were in there, I will note that we picked up some decent equipment while we were running through there, and I avoided equipping all of it.
Yeah, because it's all fungus in disguise.
Yeah. I have some leftovers to give you.
You also have a wrapped gift to unwrap.
3.
Whiskey.
Oh boy, whiskey!
Ooh, an elixir. That's actually a really good gift.
And more whiskey!
More whiskey!
Just what I wanted. Yeah, what weapons did we pick up in there? Because there's just a bottle. See, it's funny because it's crushing now, but I'm sure once it breaks, it'll turn into, like, stabbing or something.
Slashing, I think? Yeah, slash. Because piercing's the other one.
I can't equip two-handed weapons.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Oh, I do still have the gas mask on, though. Let's put that rusty crown back on.
That, too.
Okay, we just gave you the war rifle.
Yeah, we've been working off of that. Wait, did his attack really go up on the mop? You gotta go up further. Okay, it was only 6. I thought it was, like, really high. I was like, yeah, the janitor wielding a mop makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, the only one that I see,
there's
this one, though.
That's the one he comes equipped with.
Yeah, which I've been kind of trying to avoid using unless we run up against something that's actually uses crushing.
But, hold up, go back. Bears the mark of the legendary mopsmith, Mr. Cleaner.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, so the only weapon that I'm seeing is the great sword.
I think
unless we picked up some like fungus cap. Yeah, there we go.
It saps your life right out of your skull, so it's got a drain effect to it. There's probably some other stuff. Oh wait, fungus.
Fungus breastplate. It
Yeah.
increases all damage you take. Oh, the
cloak
mycelium cloak.
protects from
That's actually
stun.
good.
Yeah, I think we got that from sight. Also, what is it?
Yeah, that seems like it.
There's something down there that we actually get. Audrey gets an equipment piece from.
Okay, you know what? You can use the mop.
Also, apparently, looking it up, that laughing mold thing, you have to really work to piss him off to get into a fight with him. Like, you have to, like, horrendously criticize him. But if you, like, mildly criticize him, where it's just like, yeah, it's not that good, he'll actually take everything in stride and won't actually fight you.
Okay, so
But if
this
you-
dagger is pretty good, actually. But I also don't have... Yep. Okay, so let's check a couple things. There we go. So this requires 5 discs to open up.
Like, Saturn being your clue.
I guess. And you have to put in, like, a ton of discs. I'm not actually
Well-
sure what the rationale is for this. Maybe it's just every other major planet.
Well, no, it's because a lot of the outer planets actually have a lot of moons. And that was that thing we read up. Remember when this game was being made, Saturn only had like 146 moons, and then like several hundred more were discovered in the before this game came out. So it was one of those like, well, I'm not going back and changing that.
There we go.
A gun. You got a Magnum bullets. You got a silver Magnum.
Heck yeah.
We finally got the big good gun from Resident Evil.
Duct tape.
Cool.
And most importantly, the Saturn disc. I don't actually know where the Saturn disc is used.
But it's the Sega Saturn disc, so we're good.
So that was Pluto. So, like, it's not Mercury or Venus. Is it? Maybe it's just the outer planets. Wait, no, I wanted that.
Yeah, it's like I said, the outer planets have a lot of moons. Like, Mars is the closest to us because it only has 2 moons.
Well, it just didn't give us a number, is what it is. It just says...
Yeah, planet Saturn.
But maybe it's because Saturn has a ton of moons.
Yes.
You have to add up to all the other ones have to add up to how many moons Saturn has. Maybe
Yeah.
that's the puzzle.
That's basically what the puzzle is. Is that Saturn has a lot of moons, just put in the big numbers. And that's why we're missing, because I think Neptune has a lot of moons.
Okay, now what we also have from here is the convenience store key, which we got in the fungal lair. I only vaguely know what I'm getting myself into in here. It really looks like this place has been ransacked, though. You really think you'd be able to get just a ton of stuff in here.
Especially against Endgame.
Oh, hi. Oh, it knocked that off. I can't get past it. And there's some hard meat left over.
Hi.
Hi!
Did we want to talk, or...?
No, we're just fighting. Please stop.
I think he's crying. Do we want to, like, try something? Can I look it up before you try to kill it?
Okay.
Yeah, you're basically gonna have to kill it. I think it just basically says it seems to have retained some of its humanity as it can be heard begging the player for help upon starting a fight with it.
Okay, you are not even near full of, so you can just attack. Sentive fingers.
Yeah, send to fingers.
And you can... As much as I like Helen, I'm debating swapping Helen out. Just because we can't get Stalk to work. Like, having her and Ernest on the same team kind of ruins half her mechanics. Damn.
Also, if you had, if you still had some of those pieces of cheese and everything, Ernest could actually feed them to Colonel Squeakums, and he'd actually hit like an enraged state or some sort, and he'd actually do way more damage.
Hmm. It says fire 2 rounds quickly, but every time I do that, it feels like half of them just miss.
Oh yeah, it says you're firing them quickly. Oh, that's also that joke I made about how the fact that Earth has like a temporary moon for a while. So technically even we have 2 moons now.
Mm-hmm. You can say technically, but I don't think anybody's actually gonna...
No, because it's a temporary thing. It's like at some point it's just gonna go...
And, like, you certainly can't look up in the sky and go, 2. I mean, stab is very good, though. Heck yeah. Well, that's heckin' dead. Are you bleeding? You are bleeding. I got so many bandages, you got no idea. Here, just heal up. A video game! Myrmidon 12! Yeah, I'll take it. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing a lot in the way of stuff we can take, which is really frustrating for a convenience store.
There really is. I mean, what we're supposed to be looking for is the videotape. Or a blank tape. So, like, anything else is just a plus, but... Oh god, I thought it was another fight.
I'm just gonna check it periodically and see if we run into anything, but I doubt we will. Yep, seems like it. There is a back room.
Herbicide. Do we run into any meat doors? Duct tape. Blank tape.
Heck yeah.
What's that in the back?
First aid box.
Oh, okay. Smelling salts and 4 rolls of bandages.
Alright.
Bandages.
And now that we have the VHS tape, I have to figure out how to get out of here. Oh, you're down here now. Still dead.
Why did the corpse move?
It's been happening the entire game so far, and I think it's just a limitation of the engine.
Okay, it could be that, or it could be something spooky. I don't know what to tell you, man.
So my guess is, game engine-wise, that's where the enemy spawns. Like, when you first enter the room, that's where it is. And once you've killed it, there is a flag triggered that it's been killed. But it doesn't remember where it moved to when you killed it, so it's just at its spawn location dead. It's down here. Hey buddy, I totally don't have like 100 bandages on me. So we need, for this one we need Neptune.
Number 16.
So without Neptune, you just can't get in here. And we just got it, so we can get in here. And there's a guy in here. How you doing, guy?
You know what? Kill it and just give us the mercy.
Just attack. Ow. Boost. Argot. How we doing?
Wait, what's the name again?
Argot.
Argot? Is it like Argyle?
I don't know.
Like a sweater? Like those sweaters are called Argyle sweaters.
All the frozen enemies have... Well, no. All the frozen enemies in the apartment were named after various pieces of clothing. But then there was a frozen enemy down in the sewers who was not.
The Enforcer. Okay, that one is a hockey reference to a team that used to be in Montreal, I believe.
Yeah, so I don't know what this guy would be then, because he doesn't necessarily have to follow the naming convention that the other ones...
Well, I mean, I think the joke is Argo, like escargot, so it's like a
maybe.
frozen snail.
Yeah, I believe that.
Okay, that was the thing I was going to say at the start. I don't want to be the guy who keeps going like the Americans are bad at geography and everything, but I did not know that Montreal is in Quebec, which is the French-Canadian area. So that's why they would have a snail in the freezer, because escargot...
Double time learned. Who learned double time? That sounded like a...
That's
move.
Ernest, yeah.
Party's normal attacks it twice for 5 Oh, wow!
And cures and prevents freeze.
It is normal attacks, but still.
Yeah, it's also 20 SP, so it's a lot to do. Roll of bandages. First aid kit.
And a tonic. And I'm pretty sure that's an elixir up there if you still have some ice melt. We do not have any ice melt. At this point, I don't know where you can find ice melt. You may not be able to, but if you craft, you can craft more. So if you really want an elixir, craft some ice melt. I'm gonna take this back. And then we're gonna go back up here, because we're here for the security room.
Yes, we is.
Now, this one was... There are 3 different combinations that add up to 18, and we need to use all of them. So this is Neptune, Mars, this is Uranus, and the negative. And then we still have 2 left over to use the Sun. And Pluto. Remind me to go back up to... Whose apartment was it? Was it the Stargazer's apartment? Remind me to go back there. I want to look at the moon chart. I want to know how many moons this game thinks the Sun has.
The sun actually does have moons.
That's awesome.
I know it's weird because technically we probably count as moons to the sun, but it actually does have moons.
That's awesome.
I think I looked it up and I was like, oh, it does. That's kind of interesting.
Okay, now we can come in here. Grenade. Grenade. More bandages. Oh, no, that's duct tape. Heck yeah, duct tape! Submachine gun. On the combat knife. Man, somebody was stocking up. And a flak jacket. Oh, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good stuff. I mean, I guess this was the security room, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take these back. And now we need to record video of the visitor. The question always becomes, though... Oh, I guess that's done. How do we know that we're recording the visitor? This could be looking at any of the feeds. So we need to figure out which one of these is the outside. I can record again, right?
I hope so. Yeah, you can overwrite.
Okay, yeah, good. How do we do that, you may ask? We can place something on the seat. This guinea pig we picked up at the very beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Not immediately seeing any changes. Not immediately seeing any changes. That one's bright. Where's that one looking?
Okay, so according to this, and I think that's probably what counts as the moons of the sun, is that it's the 8 planets and the 5 dwarf planets. So we do technically count, because the moon is a satellite, and that's what they're counting it as.
One of these has got to change that. Oh, that's bad. Well, we found it.
Okay, cool. Let's record.
Probably don't want to deal with this guy.
I mean, if you wanna. That's your prerogative, man.
Ow. Ow!
Papi, no.
Well, I can't really heal him like that. I only have 1 smelling salt left.
You have like a bunch of med kits.
Yeah, I've picked up a bunch of med kits, though. You can't use those in fight.
Oh, you can't? Stimulants work too. Stimulants are also a thing that revive you.
That's true.
Yep.
I have 4 of them. Leave him alone.
Wow.
God dang it.
Did you give him the helmet that everyone hates him now? Oh, his name's Cinnamon.
Okay, at this point, I don't know if I'm going to...
Revive him?
just kind of hope that we can kill him.
Oh yeah, you bite once on Helen.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we took him out.
Now I have to ask you, for the sake of just clarity and everything, can you just keep the... Like, the guard doesn't attack you in here, does it? Does he attack automatically when you come in?
The guard?
Yeah, the thing that was in the
Oh,
chair.
the Panopticon.
Yeah.
No. Only when we approached it.
Like, could you have actually just gone, like, click, 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 and see if anything had happened to him further?
No, because he was already converted.
Well, I didn't know if it's one of those, like, if they see the visitor again, they go, like, more, or something. Anyway, let's go watch 2.
Okay.
Yep. You know, a little interesting
And
fact.
that is our recording.
A little interesting factoid about guinea pigs. They actually were bred to be used as food. I think that's why they threw pig in there. I just don't think it caught on as well as it could.
Yeah, a little small to have.
Pigs are so weird. The more you learn about them, the more you're kind of like, pigs are almost like the perfect animal for us. In every way. And it makes it so sad that they're so damn delicious. Because honest to God, I think there's a certain point where I'd go like, you know what, I'd give up all meat in the world if we could just be like, have cows and pigs as pets instead of just food stock.
Okay, with all that done, we have had a bit of an adventure. I'm going back to the apartment.
What day are we on? Do you
I
remember?
don't even know.
There's like a
We can
status
check the
thing we can
calendar
look
when
up.
check the calendar when we get back.
At least an hour, and it's like 11 at night. What?
Yes, I would like to save.
And you're telling me the hamster did something weird? In this day and age, in this building? Civil.
Okay, so let's take a brief moment to talk about the endings to this game. There are a good number of them that you can get to.
Oh, real quick, before you start talking about endings, go to your game shelf and check it several times.
Several times?
Yeah. Go to, not your game system, your game shelf.
That is my game shelf.
Oh, it is? Yeah, check it a couple times. No, this shelf, that's what I meant.
Oh.
See if you can check that. One more. One more.
Wait, hang on. Screamatorium!
This old game scared you so much as a kid, you haven't seen this in years. Find Screamatorium. Yeah, I looked that up. If you, it's like 3 times you have to check that shelf and you get Screamatorium.
It was only 2 here, but I probably checked it once before.
You
when
may
we were
have
just
checked
looking
it.
around.
Yeah, I was just like, I remembered it because you were talking about it. I was like, oh, there's a game just stuck there.
Okay, so let's speak briefly about the endings. Like, what are we doing, really? What are we trying to move towards or accomplish with everything that we're bumming around doing?
Well, originally we were going for one specific ending, and then a major update happened, and now we're kind of like, oh...
Well, my plan is unchanged.
Yeah.
Now, there is, of course, we've been told the game ends after 15 days.
Yeah.
At those 15 days, that's when everything kind of comes to its climax, and then the visitor goes away.
Hopefully, cross fingers.
Yeah, well, let me actually check the calendar.
Yeah, accidentally check the window.
Only 6... Oh, I got more time left than I thought. 6 days.
So we're on day 9? I thought we were on day 10.
I thought we were on 11 by now.
Oh, no, we weren't that far off.
So, one ending, probably the easiest ending to get, is...
Checking outside.
Well, aside from checking outside. That's considered a game over, though. Not an ending, a game over. There's a difference.
There's a slight difference. One is a bad.
Probably the easiest one to get is just waiting it out. You get to the end, you go outside, you go, well, that's the world now, and that's the end.
I can't see me love a noble.
But that is an ending, and we can do better than that. By actually engaging with things here in the apartment and things that are going on, we can reach a number of other endings. A couple endings that I am not going to be getting. A new ending for 2.0 involves the crossword puzzle. You have to complete...
That's hilarious.
You have to complete the crossword puzzle book. And doing that gives you a code. I'm pretty sure this is randomly generated at the start of your run, so you can't just know the code.
Yeah. I do remember as a joke that Sam actually despises the hell out of doing crosswords. Like, he grew up just hating it. But if you make him do it enough, he actually, like, the closer you get to finishing the whole thing, the more he genuinely likes it. And he, like, at the end of everything, he's like, oh no, I'm actually genuinely into this now. I like crosswords.
Okay. There is a safe somewhere in this building. I forget where, probably in the basement. That requires a combination.
Basement keeps getting more and more huge.
The combination is that answer that you get for completing all the crosswords. So doing this leads you to a new location. I think it's kind of a mini dungeon, or maybe just a small little area with a maybe boss fight at the end, but that is one ending. And that's a legit ending.
I'm going to tell you, there have been so many encounters in here that I think, is this a boss? What counts as a boss in this game at this point?
Listen to the music.
Well, I mean, the Centifingers had weird music, which sounded like boss music, but you just destroyed the crap out of it.
That's true.
And then Cinnamon, like, kept beating the crap out of Papano for no reason.
Anyway, I don't want to sit on the screen for 10,000 years.
Yes.
So that is one ending. We will not be getting that ending. Another ending that was added newly in 2.0 is the Mask Guy. Who you mentioned before. Hey, we haven't seen him in a little while. Yeah, we haven't. I hecked him.
Tisk tisk.
The last time we encountered him, he gave us a present. We were supposed to give him a present back. Doing that would continue on the chain, his chain, and eventually he would move into the apartment. And by move in, I mean just kind of lurk in the corner.
I'm going to be honest, I don't remember having an option to give him a gift. I know there had to have been one there, because
there was. I think I just said thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, doing that, and that would move that plot forward. There is, as of you could do that before. As of 2.0, there are a lot of alternative things that you... what's the things that I'm collecting?
Oh, I literally had a page open for it. It's whatever.
No, just like, what are they? The tributes or whatever.
Yeah.
There is an alternative set of, like, corrupted tributes that you can find over the course of the apartment building. Using those four corrupted ones along with his completed plot, which may get you one of them, I don't know. That leads to another ending. I won't go into detail on that one. Maybe I will when we actually finish the game. So those are those endings. I think, off the top of my head, the only other endings actually involve the ritual at the end. This is what the 4 astrologers are trying to do. They're trying to, and we spoke to them about this, they're trying to collect these 4 tributes for this ritual at the end. What you do with that ritual can lend itself to, like, 10 different endings. And variants on those endings.
Oh, it's the offerings. And
offerings.
The strange offerings are the ones for the mask ending.
The offerings. So, how you handle this, for one, is instead of the VHS tape, because we sacrificed the guinea pig in order to get the VHS tape. If you didn't do that, and you just gave the guinea pig as an offering and said, yeah, this guinea pig has seen the visitor, or whatever. That is there's a whole slew of like 3 variant endings based around that. There are also giving incorrect offerings, such as if we took the wrong painting from Fred.
Yeah.
Giving the incorrect offerings also leads itself to a whole slew of alternate endings.
There's so much at the final ritual and everything.
Yeah, like how many different ways you can do that. Now, doing the ritual correctly, getting 4 perfect offerings leads to the perfect ritual ending. This is what I'm going for because we have the 4 items for that. There are still variants on that one, but we'll get to that later. There is a new ending as of 2.0 that I think also involves a perfect ritual, but also has you going through a ton of other stuff involving the meat world mostly. And I think we're locked out of that ending. It is a new ending as of 2.0, and technically it is the best ending. I actually kind of don't like it. I feel like it's almost too good an ending for an Eldritch horror game.
It's nice,
but it is absolutely the best ending.
I would consider it the quote-unquote canon ending to the game.
Probably.
But it's also kind of one of those, like, I think people kind of maybe complained and they went like, alright, we'll give you a good ending.
Yeah, it is unquestionably the best ending, but again, for an Eldritch horror game, I feel like it's almost a little too good. And again, it's new as of 2.0, and I think we may be locked out of it. There's also... Remember the gamer?
Yeah.
That showed up. We bought a couple games from him. He had one game that we looked at and went, wow, that's really expensive. Then I looked up what abilities you can learn from it, and it was garbage. So I said, no, we don't need that one. We absolutely should have tried to buy that game.
Well, we didn't know.
Well, I kind of knew. I knew half of it. Because that...
Well, that's the problem. You knew half of it. You didn't know the whole thing.
Well, because this goes... I knew half of it, but I didn't piece it together. Because it goes 2 ways. A, you can try to buy the game. At which point, he will say, no, that was a mistake. I didn't actually want to sell you that game. You can tell him, no, I'm going to keep it anyway. Like twice. And then he will say, okay, fine. If you give me that game, I will give you this legendary katana. Made by a blind blacksmith, and it's been folded 3,000 times. And it has a Japanese name that I don't remember exactly.
Nekano Shobin.
Yeah. And he says, like, in your tongue, that means the smile of the jackal. And it's a pretty good katana. So you could get that weapon that way. Point of note, that name does not translate to Smile of the Jackal.
It means cat piss.
Yeah. So that's really interesting interaction and a way to get a very good katana.
I think it's that joke of like people putting on like random kanji and everything, and it goes like, this means harmony when it means like microwave.
Yeah, that and just the like... What's the word? It's just the absolute fanatics about like, oh, Japanese culture and all of that.
Yeah, the weeaboo.
Yeah, that's the word. They'll like sprinkle Japanese words into their regular speech, and like outside of those like 3 or 4 words though, they don't actually know Japanese. And like it's that kind of thing. Alternatively, instead of saying, yes, I'll take the katana, and saying, no, I'm going to keep the game, and then going to the trouble of playing that game like 13 times or something in order to learn the move, and then doing the perfect ritual, you get another ending. You, in fact, get the true canon ending by doing that. But that's a story for another time.
Or a YouTube video.
So, at this point, though, we have gained the four perfect offerings.
Yeah.
So we are ready. We have to give them to the astrologers and actually, like, deal with that. But otherwise, we are ready for endgame. So from here, we can focus on doing other bullcrap. And... no, that's not an ending. I was thinking for a brief moment that there's another ending that I missed out on, but no, it's not actually an ending. There are also a ton of new party members that were added in 2.0. We cannot get a number of them. Lyle. You can recruit Lyle.
Oh yeah, I know.
I
think you have to finish his game, don't you?
Yeah, I assumed you didn't have to finish his game because I thought I had seen videos of people talking to him in this apartment in order to trigger the game. But maybe you can just, like, play again? You either have to finish the game with him, or we're just locked out of it. Because, to my knowledge, you just had to kiss him both times, and then I think after that he would come join you. But maybe it didn't, like, save the flag that we had or something, because that was pre 2.0 that we did that. Or we just have to complete his game and you can recruit him. There is...
I mean, it says here, if Sam agrees to kiss Lyle twice in the course of having the photograph develop and did not peek at him, Lyle will be in his living room the next time the player returns home and can be added to the party.
Yeah. So it's probably just because we did that pre 2.0, we didn't trigger a flag in the game's code that said we did it. So, yeah, so we've missed out on Lyle. There's still another couple door encounters that can lead to party members. I know Philippe here is new as of 2.0. I'm trying to think who else there is.
Oh, so that's what the picture looks like.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who else there is.
Let's see. I don't want to say this one because I don't know how much you want to really know about him.
No, I'll talk about that one in a minute. That's the only one left that I can think of. Okay, well, you tell me if there's any ones that we haven't dealt with, and I'll go talk about that one.
Yeah.
Because we are not getting that one.
Oh, no, I've seen stuff about that. I don't think you're getting that at any point. Especially not now where we're at.
Okay, so... there is another party member that you can get. And it involves raising your danger level to the maximum, like 5 times.
My danger level is maximum.
And, you know, the higher your danger level gets, the more the little shadow creatures come out and get you. Once your danger level hits max, a unique shadow creature shows up. That is absolutely a boss. And there is a different one per floor. So there are like 5 of them. You have to kill all 5 of them. Which means raising your danger level to max 5 times or something. Then you have to get your danger level to max again and come here under the stairs. Yeah, it must be a flag somewhere. That, or it has to be max danger level.
Could be.
Before it even shows up. Because you have one chance at opening that door. Like, if you examine it, and... If you examine it without being able to open it, then you can never get in. So that's a thing, and it actually gives you some vague idea, lore, I guess, about what the shadows are. But it's in a really weird, vague Eldritch horror kind of way where you never really learn what's going on.
Yeah, technically talk about her too.
Oh, yeah, also, Spine. Can I do that? I'm gonna try that real quick since I'm already solo.
Yeah.
Just right here.
We actually surprisingly have a lot of the characters.
Yeah, I've been going out of my way to collect as many people as I can. So if you go into the meat world solo, Spine says, hang on, wait, you're not going there on your own, are you? I'm coming with you. I would prefer not. Oh, sure. And now, Spine is a temporary party member. While you're in the meat world, Spine will be here keeping you company. Has no skills. Can equip weapons. I mean, I don't really intend to fight anything anyway. In fact, I've already killed everything that I can reach in here. So I'm just gonna go in here and then go out the